Hello, my name is Hello Kadisu. I'm 5th year electromechanical engineering student at Hausa University. So the system we designed here is an automatic vending machine. So we are looking to solve the problem in here that you cannot access 24 hours like services in Ethiopia. Most of in the most of the country, there is no 24-hour service shops or drugstores. But we want, like in case of emergency, in some prescribed pills which can be readily available in the drugstore without any written from a doctor, and for materials like that, and for 24-hour use of shops which will be closing when operated by human being. So, but if we invented a machine which can do those tasks, like vending stuff or materials or products that we want, then we can have anything at any time with a perfect price for the companies that we want. So, so what we did is simple design, and precisely it doesn't require a lot of material, or it doesn't require a lot of things. So with a simple design or with low cost, we can eradicate the manual transaction or in the business or in the shops that are there. So I'm gonna introduce you to the materials or the equipments we use to design the system. So here we have an interface system. It's basically simple to interact with a human being. Anybody can interact with the machine simply by reading the text. So for this we have used a 12 by 2 row LCD display. So it will show us what to do. Let's say, for example, when it will show us a menu. To press A, we have to do the transaction or to buy something. So to input our inputs or options we choose, we have a keypad. So we can have as many as 99 or 1,000 options by integrating these numbers. And we can choose the numbers we want, and we can press enter, then it will process. So we have used 4x4 metric keypad, which will be sent to the microcontroller, and the microcontroller we will do the actions. Let's say, for example, if I press A, then it will interact and it will show me another menu. So let me open this a bit for you. So in here we have, for now we are selling 3 products, but one of them is only virtual or in the code, so it cannot be here, which is the airtime, because it's software made. But the 2 products we are selling here are, one is a chocolate, which is in the bottom actuator, and the upper one is a biscuit or a cappuccino in the upper drawer. So what it does is it has a helical or a spring shape. The design is basically a spring shape. So whenever a product is placed in the machine, it will be placed in this row, in this slots. So, but this is a precise motor. It's a servo motor, so it's a precise action motor. So it will know how much it will rotate, so that this biscuit will travel here, and then it's dropped into the output, and then the customer can pick it, the output. So when we stack the products, it will be in this manner, where each product will be stacked in this manner. Then when someone enters the money, and when we want to buy, it will give us the product in this process. Then after that, when the first object is delivered, this will travel one step. So the amount of money it gets paid will be the amount of product we are trying to sell here. So for actuator, this is a servo motor. So it's a servo motor. It's high torque servo motor, which can drive up to 10 kg per centimeter. it has its high torque servo. So we have two servos to actuate for two different products. The second one is for buying a chocolate, and this one is for buying cappuccino. But we can sell as much as we want cappuccinos or chocolates, but different servos for different type of products. These are controlled by the central unit, which is a microcontroller. So we have the central unit is here. This is a microcontroller, which is the central unit, which is programmed to identify the money and to drive the servo motors or the actuators. So the microcontroller has a written. This is the bigger microcontroller, or which is the Arduino Mega, which is based on the Atmel 32 or Atmel 282 microcontroller unit. So this is the control unit, which integrates all the sensors, the interfaces, and the servo motors. So we can identify the money using a sensor in here. This is an IR sensor, which is given. It's directly interfaced along with the money. So when I input the money, it will sense if it is money, because it's an IR. It's possible in identifying how much money it is. So when I input the money, if it is money, it will detect if it is money. So the sensor will send the information to the microcontroller. Then the microcontroller has a written program to identify one bird. So this one bird will be integrated to the microcontroller, and the microcontroller, after identifying, so it counts on entering the amount of money I enter, it will count how much money I enter. Then after that, it will drive the servo motors. Finally, we have a SIM unit or a GPRS module, which can send us text message, or it will send us money or the UMLO service. So one of the search services I told you about is it can buy airtime, or we can buy card using UMLO service based on this vending machine. So it has another controller or a SIM, a GPRS module, which we inserted SIM in it, and it will send money whenever we input money, and we choose the number of. I will show you a quick demonstration on how all these processes work. So we think that by designing a better vending machine, but the problem here is that it only accepts coins. So if I want to buy a 25 per card, mobile card, I have to have 25 coins or 25 1 per coins. We are in the future, we are planning on designing a sensor which can identify paper money, so that there is no actual working a vending machine with a paper money. All of them which will operate with a bond or a coin. So we are planning on designing, which using a camera and OpenCV, we can detect money has a magnetic behavior as well as visual behavior. So we can design a machine which can identify paper money, then do a transaction. So to how we interact with the LCD display is pretty simple interaction. So there is a dialog in the LCD display which says press A to buy something. So first we have to press A to go to the dialog menu. So when I press A, it shows me as 3 options. Press 1 to buy chocolate, press 2 to buy biscuit, and press 3 to buy card. So we can buy chocolate, we can buy biscuit, or we can buy card for now. So if there are more options, this is a prototype version, that's why. So if there are others like Coke or soft drinks or some another stuff or pills even, like we can add them to this category, and we can add the amount of actuators, and we can have a fully automatic vending machine which can process 24-hour, and which can deliver food or drinks or services at any time. So after that, I am gonna choose what I'm going to buy. So for the first option, I'm gonna buy a chocolate. So I will press number 1, So calculate, it gives me the price, which is 4 birr. It gives me a dialog how much birr. So then after that it gives me a dialog where to input, where I can input the money I want. So there is enter money and there is amount of money in. So I have entered 4 birr right now. So when I press enter, it's gonna deliver me a chocolate. So I have successfully bought Take 5, which is 4 birr, the price. In the same process, we can buy another stuff and process. So the other option we have is we can buy biscuit cappuccino for 3 birr. So to do that, I am gonna press enter, and it's gonna show me another menu of the price we have. Like I have to press 2 to buy biscuit, and if I want to buy a card, I can press 3. So similarly, when I press 2 biscuit, the price is 3 birr. So now it's gonna count the amount of money I'm gonna enter in here. So to buy biscuit, I'm gonna input 3 birr. So let's go. That's 1 birr. That's 2 birr. That's 3 birr. So we have entered 3 birr right now. So after that, we will press enter, and it will deliver us the product we want. So when I press enter, it will process the biscuit, and we have bought a cappuccino from a vending machine successfully. So we have bought a chocolate, a biscuit, and the amount of product depends on the amount of actuators or motors we use. So for a bigger vending machine, we can use a bigger system or a bigger motors and controllers. That's how the program is successful, and it will only differ by the amount of actuators we have. So we can have as many products as we want, depending on the size of the vending machine. Another system we have integrated, and as we believe is a new feature, is that we can buy airtime using this vending machine. So the good part is we know that the card, the paper or the money Ethio Telecom spent on cards or on processing or on printing cards is so much. So that's why it has integrated a new system called Yumlu. So where you can buy airtime simply by dialing a number. So which you can integrate to your bank account and some stuff like that. So by pressing in here, we have a GSM module, it has SIM, and it has a Yumlu system integrated with it. So, and we have an option, which is option number 3, where we can buy card. So whenever we press 3, we can input the amount of number or the amount of money we want to send to our mobile card, and it will process in the same way. So I'm gonna show you a demonstration where I can send money to my mobile phone using a vending machine. So when I press 3, enter the amount to recharge, it says. So the amount I can send any amount. I'm gonna input the amount of money I want to send to my phone. That's 1 birr. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have successfully I entered the amount of money I want to send. So after I press enter, it's gonna show me a dialog where I can input the phone number I want to recharge. So this is my phone number. I'm gonna input the phone number of my phone where I can recharge the phone. So my phone number is 091943097 9. So I have input my phone number. Then when I press enter, it's gonna process because the network takes time, and it has successfully recharged my phone number. So I've got a notification now in my phone. It shows I have recharged uh, 5 per month in my phone. So this way we can recharge and do processes like that using our vending machine. So this vending machine can be useful in several applications. Like let's say this can work 24 hours in day and night, so which will be valuable for let's say if we want to sell medicines which can not, like in drugstores where people can sleep in the night, and the system is a robot, so we can work day and night all the time. So, and easily, and some tasks can be done using a vending machine. You can sell products, advertisements, or even some applications using this vending machine. Thank you very much.